year. Thank goodness 2020 is over with. Thank the Lord we got through that year. Here's hoping this year is going to be a great year for you all. Wait till I get the chat up. Sorry I wasn't on yesterday, guys. I had a bit of an upset stomach the day before. And I wasn't feeling it. And then yesterday I had some housework and all that to do, so. Right, wait till I get yous up in chat. Where are yous? Yous are probably all still in your bed. I see, I wasn't drinking at all. I didn't drink at all yesterday. I went to my bed as normal at my usual time. Good morning, lovely Catherine, and Happy New Year to you and your family. Happy New Year. There's my... Happy New Year, sweet Sky. Happy New Year, Stuart. Happy New Year, everyone. Here's hoping that this year's... I've got a good feeling. I've got a good feeling about this year. 2021, don't let me down. I've got a good feeling this year's going to be our year. Happy New Year, sweet Jacqueline. Happy New Year. I know, here, fingers crossed. I think it's going to be a better year, I think. Wait, I get my iron brew. Yeah, so I went to my bed as usual. Edge of ASMR, good morning and Happy New Year. Yes, Sky, but I'll tell you what happened. Lying in my bed and I was sleeping and I woke up to the arseholes with the fireworks. And this was about 10 o'clock last night. They couldn't even wait to 12. Mills, good morning and Happy New Year to you. They couldn't wait to 12 o'clock to let off the fireworks. So they all decided to start letting the fireworks off at 9 o'clock last night. So little Poppy was absolutely terrified. 3 AM in Texas. In fact, wee Poppy had an accident at the back door. And that's, I didn't give her into trouble or anything like that. But that just shows you how upset wee Poppy gets with all of that. Valerie, Happy New Year. No, I'm only drinking iron brew, that's what I'm drinking. I'll be drinking, tomorrow's my flavouring day, tomorrow's Saturday. So I'm not even going to kid on, I won't be. I'll have a snifter tomorrow. I've been for a shower, so that's why my hair's wet. Oh, you got to watch the Sydney fireworks. No, it's as quiet as anything here. I got up at my usual time this morning, about 4:30, 5 o'clock I got up. That's the time I got up every morning. And I thought, there's going to be mad party goers going by the window, etc. Quiet, absolutely. I seen a couple of people walking by holding each other up, but that was about it. That was about it. So nobody's partying. But there's certainly parties with the fireworks. Certainly. My poor wee baby though, she was trying to squeeze in between the cabinet and my bedroom. She was trying to squeeze in a tiny gap like that. And I'm trying to clap her, and she's panting heavy and everything like this. It was terrible. It was terrible. Yeah, they were holding each other up. They've had a good night, they people that walked by the window. But that's what I'm doing today. Today I'm people watching. I'm going to watch them all. Because see, back in the day, I'd still be drinking the now from the night before. Back in the day. In fact, this whole day would also be a drink. We'd have drank ourselves sober back in the day, but not now. I couldn't do that now. You had too many pina coladas. Well, Jacqueline, I hope you enjoyed your pina coladas. That's my favourite drink, truth be told. Well, I like my Russian flavouring, but I love pina colada as well. I love a pina colada or two with a nice slice of pineapple dipped in it. And I like Baileys as well. Oh, see, I'm hot flushing. What am I like? Oh, thank you, sweet Valerie. I could talk to you for hours. That's what I could do, talk to you for hours. Did I brush this hair? See, I'm just out, I'm not long out the shower. But the house is all tidy, but I do have a load of ironing to do. But I'm not even going to look at that today. I'm going to walk into the kitchen like that. I'm not even going to look at the ironings there. I'm not going to look at it. It doesn't exist if I don't look at it. That's what I'm going to try anyway. Today's a relaxing day. I don't know what I'm going to watch. I'll tell you, I was a wee bit sad earlier on. I was a little bit sad. There is a show that's on in Scotland. I don't even know if it's a fully the UK, right? But it's been on Scotland. On this show has been on in Hogmanay every single year since about 1981 or something like that. This show's been on, and it's called Only an Excuse. Good morning, lovely Pip. Happy New Year to you. It's called Only an Excuse, and it's hilarious. And it's a show, and it's usually about like football, but it's, see, even if you didn't watch football, you would find it hilarious. It's this man, and he does a lot of kids on. He's a lot of footballers, and it's all like sketches, and it's the best thing ever on New Year. Well, this New Year was the last ever episode they're doing it. This has been ongoing since 1981, so I was a little bit sad watching it this morning. I was a wee bit sad because it was only. I mean, the telly's been absolute rubbish. The telly, it's just as well I've got YouTube. Just as well I've got the videos of people falling in ice and things like that. Or what would I do? What would I do? Oh, do you know what I watched yesterday that I've not finished? The Matrix. Oh dear. Now I do love what's his name? I do love Keanu Reeves, and I like the lady in it as well. So either one would be fine for me. Santa. Santa never gave me what I was after. Come on, Santa. Be a New Year Santa. Bring me something nice. So I watched The Matrix 1 and then The Matrix 2. So I'm halfway through The Matrix 3. Oh, my sweet Sky. Sky, I'm telling you, seen a wee while, you won't even think about him. In fact, some lovely young man is going to come along and snatch you up, Sky. See, if we don't hear from you for a while and you've met a new man, that you'll be totally engrossed. The snow, I'll show you out my window. Oh, it's still pure white. See, it's pure white still. I'm waiting. See, it's starting to go away, but it's icy. Look at my wee bird bath, it's just pure ice. My poor pigeons came down and were pecking that ice and looking in the window at me to help them. Like, don't guilt me, pigeons. Eat the snow like other animals. I do love my pigeons. Wait till I plug these in. See, I hadn't plugged these in. Where's the plug? There it is. Because I know what I'm like. I'll end up these will lose power. There we go. So I'm hoping for snow today. I'm going to watch the rest of The Matrix. See there, my phone's doing strange things. Sorry, my phone's doing strange stuff. There. What a face that was to be frozen at. Don't you hate it? If you're on a Skype call or something like that and your face freezes, it's never in a flattering position, isn't it not? You're never like freezing, you think, oh God, that's a good look for me right there. It's always like your eyes like that. You're like, God, unfreeze. Happy New Year, sweet Jenny. Happy New Year. This year is going to be our year. This year's going to be our year. I can feel it. I can feel it in my water. That's what I can feel it in. Feel it in my water. This is going to be a good year, not like last year. Last year's in the bin, in with you. In the garbage with you, 2020. So today, listen, I've got an empty. As I speak, I've got an empty. I could be getting up to all sorts. My son went to his father's last night, you see. So I've got an empty. It's only me and the dogs. It's my craft video. Happy New Year to you, my lovely my craft video. So I've got an empty. You should all come over. we'll have a party. Never mind flavouring tomorrow. We can all have it today. Come on over, everyone. Let's go. Never mind the pandemic. We're fine. We're safe. I've not got the dreaded allergy. And neither have yous. So come on, everyone come over. Get on the magic carpet. Sky, you get the crackers. You get the cheese and crackers. Sky's in charge of that. Yeah, yeah. You just bring the trees and music. Well, we've got Alexa over there. I suppose she'll do. She'll do. Yes. Here, I think you're in tier 4 as well. I'm in tier 4. Not that I don't listen. I don't go. The only place I go is my swimming, and I'm not allowed to do that now. That's been taken away from me. I think it's going to be longer than 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks has been wishful thinking. But I'll listen. See when I go back up my swimming, I'll go back up my. I'm not. I'm going to try not worry about it. Even though I've still got my swimming costume over on the radiator. So I hope everybody had a nice time anyway when the bells went. As I said, I was tucked up in bed. Well, I was in bed, but I was swearing. There was a lot of swearing going on because, as I say, the bloody fireworks. And it's right up the back of my garden. They decide that they're going to. I don't know why they find that's the best spot to let them off, is up there. But my poor wee baby's sleeping just now. But it just shows you, should there be accident at the back door. It just shows you how people don't realise. Kendall, good morning and Happy New Year to you. Yeah, see, I don't bother. New Year's, I've never been one for New Year. I'm more a Christmassy person. I love my Christmas, but New Year's just like another day for me. That's how I didn't even want drink. I didn't even want to have a drink. And anyway, my belly was getting better because I had a really sore belly the night before. Do you know what? I think it was like the Brussels sprouts I was eating or something. I think it was gas. Is that too much information? I think it was like gas. But it was like really either that or it's lady problems. I don't know what's going on with my body. Who knows? It's having a laugh at me. That's what's happening. It's having a joke. I don't find it funny though. Get a grip body, for God's sake. 49. I should be over all this kind of stuff. Did you go to bed after the bells? Utah, Caitlin, good Happy New Year to you. 2 a.m. Sprouts. I know, well, see, I was right, like, I was like bowel crunching pain. Is the only way to describe it. Bowel crunching. So, that wasn't yesterday, that was the night before I had that. So then yesterday I was trying to just relax and I'd done a bit of tidying up and stuff like that. The place was okay, it didn't need that much done, but that's why I wasn't on. And I was still thinking about yous. I was still thinking about yous. Look at my wee grey bit there. Can you see that? Look at my wee grey bit. My wee grey streak. Look at that. I'm trying to grow into Rogue for X-Men. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to be Rogue from X-Men, only much older and not as good looking, or have magical powers. We can pretend. Look at it, isn't that great? My wee grey bit. Jacqueline, you got home an hour ago for your mum's. No, well, they people that were walking along the road were holding each other up. I was having a good look at them. That's what I do. I'm a looker. But that's it. Usually you hear like parties going or music or but it's as quiet as anything out there. Not a soul about. Do you know what? I should get the music on. See, just get it right up all the people that had the fireworks. I should start having a party right now. What time's that? 9:15 in the morning. I should have the music on. Oh, well, that was good, Jacqueline. Christine, Happy New Year to you. Bluebell, Happy New Year. Yes, well, that's my magic power, isn't it, to make you fall asleep. But it's not as cool as Rogue for the X-Men. But that's, see how she's got the blonde bits? I've got the granny grey. Granny grey bits, that's me. Jenny, my healthy eating was meant to start today, but I have still got some cheese and crackers. and I don't want to waste them. So see, once I finish that in the fridge, then my soup and toast will begin. But I've still got beautiful blue cheese. I've got what's that other soft one? Brie. I've got some lovely brie, and I've got cheddar and all that. So I can't waste. That's just wasteful if I don't eat it. So I'm going to eat it all first. Yes. Yes, time for revenge. Let's get the music blaring. Lovely. Especially because there's a lot of people who have delicate heads this morning. Oh, see, I love Chinese, Sky. Oh, I do. Or cheese. I thought that said Chinese. Yeah, see, I like a lot of it. I like a lot of cheese and biscuits. Yes, a cheese board, Stuart. Oh my goodness. See, I do. I like the mature cheese better. Do you know what a cheese I hate? See the cheese string things? That's not cheese at all. That's plastic. That's not. The kids used to like them, but I was like, that's not cheese. I don't know what that, but witchcraft is what that is. That's not cheese. That's not proper cheese. That cheese string. It's, as I say, plastic. I don't know. They can keep the cheese strings. I'm not for that at all. I like proper cheese, delicious cheese. Do you know what cheese? Oh, see, no, I'm starving for it. Oh, that's what I'm going to have. But I've not got any of this cheese. But up in Asda, they do a cheese that's got pineapple in it and nuts. And you might think that sounds disgusting, but it's the most delicious cheese ever is pineapple with nuts. Oh, it's so good. Thank you, sweet Sky. Not like the monk's wine. Have I made up for it? Yeah. Oh, it is. It's so good. And it's for Asda and it's like round. It's like a round wheel of cheese. Oh, do you know what? I'll need to get it one day and show you it. And then I'll eat the whole thing because Peter doesn't eat cheese, being a vegan. Although he did get his vegan cheese board. I've still not asked him how that was. Yes, it's like a cream cheese. It's like a cream cheese with pineapple in it. Plus, it's got all these nuts on the outside. It's so delicious. Oh, you've got to cook a big dinner. Poor Jacqueline. I don't know what I'll be having a microwave meal. That's what I'll be doing today. I've got salmon. I don't know what kind of salmon it is. It's salmon anyway with a kind of sauce, kind of white sauce with potatoes and broccoli. That's what I'm having today. That'll be nice. Oh, the apricots would be nice. Caitlin, I'll need to ask my son how, because it was like a Mexican cheese, and there was other kind of cheeses that he had got. This cheese board, all vegan, which is great. They're doing good now with their vegan stuff. See, a few years ago, I was nearly crying because my son's Christmas dinner was like a plate of carrots and broccoli. That was it. But see, this year he had that lovely mushroom bake thing, and I'll tell you, it smelled wonderful. I think there was pesto in it as well because there was a rich pesto kind of smell. But I'll tell you, he's great at cooking now because I lie in my bed and I'll be lying in a whiff will come into my room from the kitchen. It's something marvellous cooking. And my nose gets me up out of bed. I'm like, I need to find out what he's making. And the last time it led me out of bed, my nose, straight to the kitchen. And he's cooking on the stove. And what's that you're making? Soup. And I was like, oh my God, that smells amazing. And I tried it and it was really good. I was like, who are you and what did you do with my son? You've been watching Gordon Ramsay or something like that. But it's amazing how good he is at cooking. You're having a roast dinner, Jenny. That sounds wonderful. I'll be having my salmon. That's what I'll have today. Being myself and all. Oh my good. Oh, pea soup, yellow pea soup. Oh, see, pea soup's one of my favourite kinds of soup. Ham, potatoes, turn. Oh my goodness, Jacqueline, that sounds amazing. That sounds so good. Yes, steak pie or steak pie. I've actually got another individual steak pie in there with mashed potato, and I've actually got croquettes. Someone went and sent me a message saying, "What is steak pie?" And I thought steak pie was well known throughout the world, but obviously it's not. I don't even know how to explain it. It's steak and a pie. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain what a steak pie is. I'd need to show a picture of the steak pie. Maybe they think it's a dessert. I don't know. Yes, I know, Sky. The healthy eating. Already I'm talking about lashings of cheese and steak pie, mashed potato, gravy, soups. Guinness pie. I don't know. I'm going to get a picture up a steak pie actually and put it up here for you. It's wonderful. There, that's a good picture of some steak pie. Wait a minute. Right, well, this one's even better. This one's got mushrooms and all that in it. But this is basically steak pie. I'll note that. Where are we? There. That's basically steak pie, only that one's got mushrooms. That looks really good, having mushrooms. But it's steak and a pie crust, and you usually have your potatoes and things with it, and gravy. See, we always have that on Hog Mini. That's a tradition that we always have. Steak pie on Hog Mini. And really, do you know what it's to do? Line your belly so that you can have a good lashing of flavouring that night. That's what they say. You should have um, a steak pie dinner about 10 o'clock at night, and then you're good to go for the flavouring to commence. It's Gemma ended what am I on top chat? Gemma, Happy New Year, sweet Gemma. Did I say Happy New Year to you? Happy New Year, Angela. Oh, you do steak and kidney pie. I'm not too fond of the steak and kidney pie. I like it just like the steak pie. But they also do a beautiful steak and sausage pie up Nasda. It's delicious, and it's got a good chunks of steak and good chunks of sausage in it. I'm starving now for steak pie and cheese. That's what I'm going to be doing. That's what I've got a dead itchy nose this morning. So that's my plans for today. Matrix, the rest of the Matrix, I'm going to be watching. Keanu Reeves is a looker, isn't he? I'd never thought about Keanu Reeves, about, being like fancying him or anything like that until I watched that yesterday, and I thought, oh, see, it's the older I get, the less fussier I'm getting. now it's just, now it's just if MD will take me, really, if MD wants me. Yes, Stuart's fault. uh, yeah, so that's me. But this year's going to be different. I'm going to New Year's resolutions, everyone. We need to make up. I'm going to try and be less in the gutter this year. It's never going to happen, right? I'll need to make up another one. I'll need to make up another one because I'll always be in the gutter. I love everyone as well, Sky. That's a good thing though. We like. Gemma, are you a vegetarian? See, my son, as I say, is vegan. He used to love a steak pie. Yeah, I've dragged you in that gutter, unfortunately, Stuart. And once you're in the gutter, it's kind of like the Matrix. You can't get out. You can't get out. I'll need to think up another New Year's resolution. One I can actually do. Eating, I'm not sure about putting that one about me losing weight because I don't know if that's going to succeed. I'm going to try, but a New Year's resolution's got to be something that you're going to actually do. So I'll need to think about it. I need to think what I'm going to do. Buy less makeup. Hmm. Oh no, no, I couldn't give up my energy drink in the morning. I need mine. I need to, or I can't get out. You know, I can't get up if I don't have my wee energy drink. See, I don't drink caffeine throughout the day. It's the only bit of caffeine I have is my energy drink in the morning to wake me, to kickstart me to go. Good morning, lovely Jacqueline, and Happy New Year. We're down the rabbit hole. That's where we are. We're down that rabbit hole, Sky. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Exercise. I don't know what I can do. I can maybe do a couple of leg lifts. I might do that. It's my New Year's resolution. It's too, exactly, Pip. The pressure's on, and I don't want to be a liar to the whole New Year's resolution thing. And I feel as if I was going to make a New Year's resolution, I'd be a liar because I wouldn't follow through. I wouldn't do it. So, and it's too much pressure if you say you need to do something. I'm going to try, and I'm going to try and be a better person this year. There, that's good. Oh, I don't know if I've seen that film Speed. I might watch that next then if he's in it because I'm kind of. Do you know what film I loved? I did love him in Constantine. Is it Constantine? Where he's like a psychic kind of guy that fights with the devil or something. That's a good film. Here I might watch. I don't know what I'm going to watch. Something like that. But this is it for today. I'm just going to be sitting here, watching out my window for MD going by. That's see if it's anything good. I'll put the camera on. You can watch with me. See if there's any fight happening outside the window. I'll put the camera on and we'll go live with it. And it has happened before, a full blown fights right out my window, and I've stood there and watched the whole thing. But see if the police came at my door, I'd have saw nothing. That's the way it is here. What fight? What are you talking about? That kind of thing. You just don't do it. Just don't say, oh, he attacked him and that. No. Unless somebody gets shot or something like that, or like it was something really serious, then I would to talk to the police. But if it's just a simple scrap, then you saw nothing. I never seen an officer. But you could take me to the police station and interrogate me if you like. They would throw me out. Here, I don't know. They would send someone bad in. I would crack. I would crack. See, if I was in an interrogation room, I would crack. End up crying. Would you want to know? I'll tell you everything. No, I wouldn't. The first thing I would do is what we should all do. I would like to speak to a lawyer. Don't even speak to them. I want to speak to a lawyer. That's what you do. I've watched too many of these court cases, like Jodi Arias. In the vault, Merry Happy New Year to you as well. Oh, Jacqueline, thank you so much for saying that. That's made my Happy New Year, so it has reading that. Oldies, Happy New Year to you too. An hour ago, it's 28 minutes past 9 in the morning here. I'll show you out the window. It's still. Look at that. It's a beautiful sky as well. I think it's going to snow. There's my wee baby, look. There's my wee Poppy looking out the window. What a terrible night she had. Oh, here's somebody going along the road. Let's see if they're drunk. Don't know, he looks a bit white. He looks a bit white, that boy that walked along the road. Lisa, Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year. Do you know, I think a lot of us are taking panic attacks on a serious note here. And I do think it's all to do with the virus that we've all had lurking about us. because I know as well there's been times I've took a like panic attack that I found as if I could hardly even get breath into my lungs. I've been panicking that much. And it was for, I can't even remember what it was for. It was for something stupid. Like a bill came through the door that was unexpected or something one day. And it totally triggered me right out. And I couldn't breathe and I was trying to gulp and all the rest of it. I was having to sit down and my son was cuddling me and all that, trying to calm me down, calm me down. So I think it's messed about with all our mental health. It's my craft video. Thank you so much for coming in and we can do your 10-minute exercise. We're all jealous now. We're all going to get tucked into some steak pie and cheese. Have a wonderful day, and I'm telling you, this year's going to be a good year for us all. We're going to do good things. We're going to do good things. I'm going to be doing my usual on my channel, talking to yous every day. See, I like doing that, talking to yous every day now. Remember, I was only going to do that for lockdown, and look what's happened. Look what's happened. As I sit and tap my can, I can't stop myself tapping. I do it when I'm myself. It would drive my mum insane. My mum hates that. See, I'll talk about my ASMR. I talk about my ASMR and she go, I don't understand that tapping though. I'm saying, but mum, it's meant to sound like the rain falling down. But she doesn't understand it. Yeah, oh Jacqueline, I know it's a scary thing when you're in the middle of a panic attack and you feel as if you can't breathe and you feel as if you're going to faint and all that kind of stuff. And the worst thing is for somebody to say, come on, pull yourself together. That's the worst that somebody can say to you. Oh, my sweet Sky. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here all this year as well for you. All this year I'll be here. Who knows what we'll get up to this year? Good night, my beautiful Jacqueline. I hope you have a wonderful meal today. And thanks very much for coming in. Happy New Year again to you. Everyone, Jacqueline's channel, she does the most amazing hauls. And I'll tell you, her background, I've said it before and I'll say it again, she's got the best background in YouTube. Because it's not a green screen or anything like that. She puts effort in and has her background themed. Oh, you're right. During the summer, she had beautiful flamingos, and I love flamingos in her background. This is the background I've got. Although, remember that day, that was hilarious. That I had Skyped my mum and had no idea how a filter had been on. And she was going, that's marvellous, all the baubles and wreaths you've got round about you. And I'm looking behind me going, what baubles and wreaths? She's going, all that magical baubles and tree ornaments that you've all got round you. And I'm thinking my mum's losing it. I'm going, what? And she's going, the wreath, and I'm saying, the wreath that's on the door, how can you see the wreath? That went on for a long time before I realised. Do you know, we were talking about that, Pip, and it reminds me of when I had went to Florida. It was just me and my mum and my son, and it was after I had went through all my cancer treatment. That was my reward, was to go to Florida. So we went to Florida, but we were really, see, by the time we get there, we're jet lagged. We don't know where we are or what time zone we're in. So we get to the hotel room, and my luggage had a Mickey Mouse strap around it, right? It means we had a Mickey Mouse strap and stuff. My son's suitcase had a scarf on it and everything. So here, the suitcases come to the room, right? And the guy puts the suitcases in, and I'm looking at my mum, she's looking at me, and I'm going, that's not your suitcases. My mum's going, no, it's not. And she says, is that not Peter's suitcase? I says, that's not Peter's suitcase. I says, that's your suitcase. And she's going, that's not my suitcase. She says, maybe it's yours. I says, it's not mine. I says, that's not my suitcase. I've got a strap around my suitcase. She's going, well, whose suitcase is that? I says, that must be Peter's suitcase. She's saying, it's not, that's not Peter's suitcase. That's mine. And I went, is that yours? She went, oh, maybe it's not. I don't know if that's mine. This went on. This went on for about 10 minutes. Right? Not one of us decided, we should open the suitcase and see whose suitcase it actually is, right? This went on. We were just kind of shoving the suitcase about, going, no, it's not my suitcase. And I burst out laughing. I thought, can you imagine us reaching the security point in Florida and them to say to us, is that your suitcase and did you pack that suitcase yourself? That's not my suitcase, officer, that's her suitcase, that's not mine, that's yours. They'd be like snapping the gloves on. Come here, you're getting searched. The dodgy Scottish people. Is that your suitcase? That's not my suitcase. That's Peter's. Peter's going, that's not my suitcase. Honest to God, that went on for about 10 minutes. We were just pushing the suitcase about the room before we thought, maybe we should open the suitcase. And I was going, that is my suitcase. But somebody had took my Mickey Mouse strap off at customs. Obviously, they'd been in the bag. That was gone. And the scarf that was round my son's case was off and gone. Sky, I still don't know if it was my suitcase or my mum's suitcase. It was one of our suitcases. Oh, sweet Jacqueline. Well, I hope this year's going to be a better year for you and you won't have any anxiety this year. But here, can you imagine us arriving at customs? Is that your suitcase? Did you pack? That's not my suitcase. That's her suitcase. That's not my suitcase, Linda. That's Peter's. That's not Peter's. Honestly, it would have been... it would be like, come on, take them into a room. They need a room of their own, they three. Especially her with the tattoos on her face. She looks dodgy as hell. She's got something lodged up her back passage if ever I've seen someone with lodged. But do you know what else happened that I found really, really strange? We were in the airport. I think it was New York. We were in New York and we were at the airport in New York. And I'm sitting in one of their wheelchairs, right? One of the New York wheelchairs. And we were going by security. And they swapped the wheelchair that I was sitting in. Now, that's not my wheelchair. That's one of their wheelchairs. Someone could have been sitting in that wheelchair before me that had some crack cocaine on them. And they're swapping the wheelchair. I'd have been in a wee room of my own again. Yeah. We always have a shenanigan when we go to airports. It's always something that happens. Poppy. The suitcase song. I'll need to listen to the suitcase song. Do you want the Banana Feet song? Would you like me to sing you the Banana Feet? This is a traditional Scottish song that we tell our kids. Know how we kids, you sing ba ba black sheep, things like that. In Scotland, this is the song that we sing to our kids. It goes, skinny malinky long legs, big banana feet, went to the pictures and couldn't get a seat. When the picture started, skinny malinky farted, skinny malinky long legs, big banana feet. Yeah. Anything with fart in it is always good for kids. So there you go. You can sing that to your children. Yeah. I'm glad you liked it, Sky. But the kids love that song. They absolutely love it. Anything to do with farting or that with kids, they love it. Like that, the diarrhea song. Can you remember that? There's a rumble in my tummy and it's feeling kind of funny. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. I can't remember the rest of the song, but a lot of people are probably not feeling the best today and then putting on my live stream and I'm singing about diarrhea and farting. Where's the toilet? I can't even remember the rest of that song, but I just remember the first part. There's a rumble in my tummy and it's feeling kind of funny. Diarrhea. I'll be singing that today. That'll be in my mind. I'll be whistling it and go, what the hell am I whistling? Diarrhea song. For New Year, Let's start the new year positive. Oh, here, David's prob. Oh, see, I nearly done a hand gesture because we all know what David does when I come on live. We all know what he does. He likes to do a bit of trolling. Now we thought that we had taught that young man, but obviously he didn't want to learn. He wanted to stay in the we're on the good side. What side's David in? I'm not sure if I can label what kind of side David's in. Not our side anyway. David's well in the gutter. We're just on the verge of the gutter. He's in it. He's in the swamp. David's the swamp man. There we go. Oh, there's my wee baby, my poor wee baby. Well, I'm going to go, everyone. Thank you all for coming in. I hope you have a wonderful year. I'll be here as usual this year. I'm not going to go anywhere. And we'll have laugh and fun and all the rest of it. And I love yous very much and I appreciate yous all so much. I mean, yous have no idea how much yous mean to me. And I love yous. And I'm going to give yous all a big New Year kiss now, so pucker up. Bye, everyone.